Hey everyone, it's Bookworm again. I said in the last video that I had another game that I had in mind that I was really wanting to play. Like I said, I've played it a couple times, so this is not a blind walkthrough. I have tried this before and gotten through it both times. Maybe with the help of a couple walkthroughs, maybe not. But anyway, this is a really funny game that I discovered a few years ago. I don't know if you've played it before, but you really should check it out. It's got some really quirky humor. It's kind of one of those that you can interact with everything, you know, try everything against everything, and there's always going to be something funny. I'll try not to do it too much on here. It might make for a really long gameplay. But there's still some really funny things, and I promise there is a zombie in one of the scenes. One of the sections has to do with kind of a zombie universe, so it still kind of ties in. But it's just a really fun game. So we're just gonna go ahead and start. And it's a point-and-click game, my favorites. I'm lazy when it comes to the keyboard, so I like being able to just sit back and use my clicky finger, and that's it. Now we're getting into the adventure. Peru, 2 weeks ago. And I promise I will actually complete this game too. I've seen some other players on YouTube. I'm not going to name any names, but sometimes it gets really annoying. You get invested in a story, you get invested in a game, and then halfway through them playing the series, they decide, no, I'm going to move on to something else now. So I will finish this series so you can actually see the storyline. Well, I had to use a lot of objects with a lot of other objects. But I finally managed to get that whiz-o-bang firework off the blind monkey. See, it's already pretty funny. We'll have you across that canyon and alive again in no time, Dan, old buddy. You know, you didn't miss anything. This is actually the opening. It's just kind of funny, like it opens in the middle of the adventure. Inventory and stuff. Yes, that is the inventory. I have a firework. I can select it. I have the select tool. It's my little grabby hand. So I select the firework. And stick it on the dead guy. This is probably not how you should normally play with a firework, but okay then. And there's something over here. See, we got the foot, meaning you can walk to that area. And left click, you can change it. The eye means you can observe, and when it opens, it means there's actually something, so you can observe yourself. Let's see. Oh, maybe I can't observe myself. Let's observe the dead guy. Poor Dan never knew what hit him. Still, everything finally seems to be set up for the reanimation process. I've tied one end of the incredibly long piece of twine to the mysterious-looking totem pole, and the other end to the corpse reanimation equipment in Doc Oddball's shack. You got all that? There's going to be a quiz at the end. I've hooked the rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle over the twine, and stuck Dan's zombie-like hand, see zombie, to it using the salty superglue I found in the old pants in the laundry bin. I've also attached the roller skates with the wonky wheels we stole from the secret jungle roller disco to his freaky decomposing feet. I've also shoved the whiz-o-bang TM firework up his bottom. I mean, naturally, that's what you do. All he needs now is a shunt in the right direction. By the way, I think it's British people that did this. And he'll zoom headfirst at breakneck speed over the bottomless gorge towards Doc Oddball's shack. I suppose this whole setup would be quite dangerous, really, if his neck weren't already broken. See, don't try this at home unless your neck's already broken. That's what they're telling you. So there's something right here. Let's look at it first. It's a cigarette lighter with a 4-leaf clover on it. Okay, well, let's grab it. Gee, could we possibly use the cigarette lighter on the firework? Would that happen? Alright, buddy, here we go. Once you hit Doc Oddball's shack, the corpse reanimation equipment will kick in and you'll be back to your good old living self in no time. In theory, at least. It's a beautiful city. Oh, London. Yeah, it totally looks like Big Ben right there, huh? Present day. Ah, it's great to be alive and back home again. Thanks for shoving that firework up my arse bin. How many times have you said that before, right? Absolute pleasure, mate. So what are you going to do with this wonderful blessing we call life? Well, Magnum PI is on. Oh, I'm afraid the telly's not working. What? Yeah, I broke the aerial, making a disguise to infiltrate Dr. Retro Agogo's secret disco robot lair and rescue your corpse. Is it just me, or do you kind of want to say a prequel to this game already? Sorry. Well, I'm certainly not going to do anything interesting or entertaining until we found an aerial and got the telly working. For me to play. No, that dog is on the game. It's actually not my dog. He's being quiet right now. Let's see, let's look at the couch. Our sofa. It has an impression of my face in it. I'm not gonna... Oh, that's your group. I don't like swearing. I'm trying to keep this channel a little family friendly. I feel like swearing is so commonplace anymore. Not saying that if you swear you're bad, but an alien. Who's that? I get that when I look out the window a lot too. Did you see that? The chavs are getting weirder and weirder out there. No wonder we covered the window. To the wall with extra sticky blue tack. It reads, Dear Ben, landlord about to show up. Gone to pub. Love Dan. When did you write this? Oh, weeks ago, before the jungle. Oh, okay. I can't see that helping to get the telly fixed. Leave it where it is. What about the extra sticky blue tack on the back? That might prove useful. Stop questioning my authority, Quisling. We leave the note and the sticky blue tack right here, okay? It's not going to help make an aerial, is it? No, but we might be able to use it with something else. You know, later on. Oh, I see. So I'm supposed to just start carting junk around with me all day. On the off chance we need it for something later. Yeah. Well, in the unlikely event that happens, I shall make a mental note of the blue tack being here. And simply return to collect it should the unthinkable happen and we find ourselves blue tackless in a blue tack crisis situation, okay? I'm not good at doing voices, by the way, sorry. So I'm just kind of doing it. Yay, thanks, pal. Yay, thanks, pal. So, gee, could that be a bit of foreshadowing? We're gonna need that blue tack later? Oh, sorry, I think there's kind of something funny if you just look at the TV. It's our television. The aerial is completely knackered. We're simply going to have to fashion a new one out of the bits and pieces of crap we've got lying around our flat. fine. The aerial that needs replacing. Urgently. You're right, I should stop describing the television's malfunction. And instead concentrate my efforts on constructing a new makeshift aerial. Thanks for the advice, pal. Literally, actually, completely, and utterly no problem. Maybe if I talk to it. I was wondering something kind of funny with it. Hello, Magnum? Thomas Magnum? Can you hear me? It's Ben here, outside of the telly. We're having one or two problems seeing you. So if you could just hold off on starting your next adventure for a moment while we fix the aerial. That'd be much appreciated. So you really believe he heard you through the television? We can only hope, Dan. We can only hope. I mean, it makes as much sense as people yelling at the TV when they're watching sports. No! Get the ball! Yeah, because you're going to help that. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Kind of getting a little bit of an intro going. I could go because there's more to this intro with them getting the aerial, because getting the television fixed is only just the first part of the adventure, but I don't want to get it too long. So we will fix the television in the next episode and maybe get to watch Magnum P.I. See some of Thomas Selleck's sexy mustache there. So, like the video, subscribe, comment, and if you have any other ideas for games you'd like me to play, just leave that in the comments as well. I'm always open to new adventures. Thank you so much. Bye!